Hello children, welcome to Term 2. In Term 2, we are going to learn Standard 7 Geography, first unit resources. In today's session, we are going to learn what is resources and have a clear idea about renewable and non-renewable resources and to identify the fossil fuel resources. Shall we move on to the session?
Unit 1 Resources. A country's social, economic, and political strength lies in the distribution, utilization, and conservation of its resources. Anything which can be used for satisfying the human needs is called resource. Natural resources are resources that exist without action of humankind. Natural resources are obtained from environment. Many natural resources are essential for human survival. Resources always cannot be consumed in their original form, but they must be processed into usable commodities and usable things. Importance of resources. Natural resources satisfy daily needs of man such as food, clothing and shelter. Natural resources also contribute immense to boost up a nation's economy. Natural resources are classified on the basis of origin and renewability. On the basis of origin, it is classified into biotic and abiotic resources. On the basis of renewability, it was classified into renewable resources, non-renewable resources. What is biotic resources? Biotic resources are found in the biosphere, which are obtained from living and organic material. It includes forests, crops, birds, animals, fishes, man and material that can be obtained from them. Fossil fuels such as coal and petroleum are also included in this category because they are formed from decayed organic matter. Abiotic resources. Abiotic resources are the non-living parts of an environment. Example of abiotic resources include land, water, air, sunlight and heavy metals including ores such as gold, iron, copper, silver, etc. On the basis of renewability, resources can be classified into two types. They are renewable resources, non-renewable resources. What is renewable resources? A renewable resource is the resources which can be used repeatedly and replaced naturally. Renewable resources harvested and used rationally will not produce pollution. The use of renewable resources and energy source is increasing worldwide. Example: solar energy, wind energy and hydropower. Solar energy. The sun produces energy in the form of heat and light. Solar energy is not harmful to the environment. Photovoltaic devices or solar cells directly convert solar energy into electricity. Individual solar cell in group panel can perform small applications from charging calculator, watch batteries to large such as to power residential dwellings. Photovoltaic power plants and concentrating solar power plant are the largest solar application covering acres. India, China, Japan, Italy and South and states of America are the major utilizer of solar energy in the world. So from the map we can understand the distribution of renewable resources. In the map they are given the wind energy, hydropower and solar energy. Do you know Kamudi Solar Project is one of the largest solar power projects in the world. It is situated in Ramanathapuram district in Tamil Nadu. The Kamudi Solar Power Project was completed on 21st September 2016. Investment of this project is around 4,550 crores. The installed capacity of this project is 648 megawatts. Wind energy. Wind power is clean energy since wind turbine does not produce any emissions. In recent years, wind energy has become one of the most economical and renewable energy technologies. The classic Dutch windmill harnessed the world's energy hundreds of years ago. Modern wind turbines with 3 blades dot the landscape today, turning wind into electricity. Major wind energy producing countries are United States, China, Germany, Spain, India, United Kingdom, Canada and Brazil. So from the table we can understand the major wind farms in India. So wind farms are there in Muppandal, Jaisalmer, Brahmawal, Dalgaon, Damanju. Muppandal are in Kanyakumari, it's in Tamil Nadu state and its installed capacity is 1500 megawatts. Jaisalmer is in Jaisalmer district, it's in Rajasthan state, installed capacity is 1064. Let's see what is hydropower. Water is considered as a great source of energy. At present, water is used for producing hydroelectric power. Hydroelectricity is generated from moving water with high velocity and great force with the help of turbines and dynamos. Hydroelectricity power is the cheapest and most versatile source of energy out of all the known energy. Hydroelectric power is a renewable resource. China, Canada, Brazil, United States of America, Russia, India, Norway and Japan are some countries producing hydroelectricity. China is the largest producer of hydroelectricity. Do you know? Three Gorges Dam in China is the largest hydroelectricity project in the world. Its construction started in 1994 and ended in 2012. The installed capacity of the dam is 22,000 megawatts. Non-renewable resources. Natural resources that once consumed and cannot be replaced is called non-renewable resources. Continuous consumption of non-renewable resources ultimately leads to exhaustion. Examples of non-renewable resources include fossil fuels such as coal, petroleum, natural gas and mineral resources such as iron, copper, bauxite, gold, silver and others. Non-renewable resources can be divided into three types. They are metallic resources, non-metallic resources, fossil fuel resources. So we can see iron, silver, copper, manganese, gold, mica, bauxite and limestone. Metallic resources. Metallic resources are the types of resources that are composed of metals. These are hard substances which are the good conductors of heat and electricity. Examples for metallic resources are iron, copper, gold, bauxite, silver and manganese. Iron. Iron is the fourth most common element in Earth's crust and the most widely available metal. Magnetite and hematite are the common ore for iron, which occurs normally in the rocks of the crust. Iron ore is a key raw material in making steel and 98% of the iron ore extracted is used to make steel. Pure iron ore is very soft, but its strength is increased many-fold by adding small amount of carbon and manganese. Its low cost and high earth strength make it usable in engineering applications such as the construction of machinery and machines to automobiles, construction of large ships, structural components of buildings, bridges, etc. Iron ore is mined in about 50 countries. Among the iron ore producing countries, China, Australia, Brazil, India and Russia are the principal producers, accounting for 85% of the world's total output of iron ore. These countries have 70% of the total reserves of the world. Jharkhand, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Karnataka and Goa account for over 95% of the total reserves of India. Iron ores found at Kanjamalai in Tamil Nadu. Copper. Copper is one of the first metal known and used by man. Copper ranks as the third most consumed industrial metal in the world after iron and aluminium. Copper is good conductor of heat and electricity. About 3/4 of copper is used to make electrical wire, telecommunication cables and electronics. Chile is the world #1 country in the production of copper. Other copper producing countries are Peru, China, United States, Congo and Australia. Gold. It is a rare and precious metal. Hence it was high demand in world markets. Formerly, it was used for minting coins, but now it is used for making ornaments and in dentistry. It is regarded as a symbol of prosperity and form of wealth. China is the world's largest producer of gold. Also Australia, Russia, United States, South Africa and Canada are the major producer of gold. Among the countries, Australia has 9,500 tons reserves of gold and it is world leading country in gold ore reserves. Karnataka is the largest producer of gold in India. Kolar Gold Field is one of the deepest mines of the world. Bauxite. Aluminum is produced from bauxite ore. There are several ores that contain aluminum, but bauxite contains more aluminum. Aluminum has wide range of uses compared to other metals. Aluminum is light in weight, tough and cheaper, which makes it popular metal for constructional purpose. It is mainly used in the construction of aircraft, ships, automobiles, railways, coaches and etc. Aluminum is a good conductor of electricity and heat, hence it is used for making electrical cables. It is highly resistant to corrosion. By the addition of small quantities of other metals to aluminum, it creates superior alloy than pure aluminum. Example, duralumin. Australia is the world leading bauxite producer. Apart from that, China, Brazil, India, Guyana, Jamaica and Russia also play an important role in bauxite production. 1/4 of the bauxite mineral deposits found in Guyana, Odisha, Gujarat, Jharkhand, Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, Tamil Nadu and Madhya Pradesh are the main bauxite producing states in India. The bauxite deposits are mainly found in the Chevarai Hills of Salem district, Tamil Nadu. Silver. Silver is also a precious metal like gold. It has a wider variety of uses than gold. It is used in making jewelry, dentistry, photographic goods, electroplating industries and in the manufacture of luxury goods. About 2/3 of silver is used for monetary purpose like gold, silver also resist corrosion. Mexico is the world leading silver producer. Following Mexico, Peru, China, Russia, Australia and Chile produce more silver. More than 50% of silver is found only in South American countries. Manganese. Manganese is a steel grade, hard, shiny and brittle metal. The common ores of manganese are pyrolusite manganese, silomelene and rhodochrosite. Manganese is essential for the production of good quality steel. Manganese is used in making electrical batteries. It is also used as coloring material in bricks, pottery, floor tiles. Manganese components are used in making disinfecting liquid, bleaching powder, fertilizer, etc. South Africa is the world's leading producer of manganese. The significant producer of manganese in the world are China, Australia, Gabon, Brazil and India. All these producers have large reserves of manganese and are significant exporters in the world. Non-metallic resources. Non-metallic resources can be described as the resources that do not comprise of metals. These are not hard substance and are not good conductor of heat and electricity. Example for non-metallic resources are mica, limestone, gypsum, dolomite, phosphate. Mica. Muscovite and biotite are the common ores of mica. It is one of the indispensable minerals used in electrical and electronic industry. It is used as an insulating material in electrical industry. In powder form, it is used for making lubricating oil and decorative wallpapers. China is the world's top producer of mica. Russia, Finland, United States, Turkey and Republic of Korea also play a major role in the production of mica. About 95% of India's mica found in just 3 states, Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan and Jharkhand. Limestone. Limestone is a sedimentary rock composed mainly by skeletal fragments of marine organisms such as corals, foraminifera and mollusks. About 10% of sedimentary rocks are limestone. Mostly limestone is made into crushed stone and used as a construction material. It is used for facing stone, floor tiles, stair tread, window sills and many other purposes. Crushed limestone is used in smelting and other metal refining process. Portland cement is made from limestone. China produces more than half of limestone production in the world. Besides this, United States, India, Russia, Brazil and Japan also produce more limestone. Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Chhattisgarh and Tamil Nadu produce over 3/4 of total limestone of India. In Tamil Nadu, large-scale limestone reserves found in Ramanathapuram, Tirunelveli, Ariyalur, Salem, Coimbatore and Madurai district. Fossil fuel resources. Fossil fuel resources are normally formed from the remaining of dead plants and animals. They are often referred to as fossil fuels and are formed from hydrocarbon. When fossil fuels are burned, they become a great source of heat energy. Examples for fossil fuel resources are coal, petroleum and natural gas. Coal. This is the most abundantly found fossil fuel that forms when dead plant matter is converted into fuel. It is used as a domestic fuel in industries such as iron and steam engines to generate electricity. Electricity produced from coal is called thermal power. Coal is classified into 4 types based on carbon content. They are anthracite, bituminous, lignite, peat. The leading coal producers of the world is China. Besides this, India, USA, Australia, Indonesia and Russia also produce more coal. The coal producing areas of India are Raniganj in West Bengal, Neyveli in Tamil Nadu, Jharia, Dhanbad and Bokaro in Jharkhand. So here you can see in the map the distribution of fossil fuel resources. That is coal, petroleum, natural gas. Do you know most of the coal deposits that we use now were formed about 300 million years ago. Much of the earth was covered with steamy swamps. As the plants and trees are dead, their remains were buried underneath the swamps. Eventually, they were transformed into coal beneath the ground due to excessive heat and pressure. Petroleum. Petroleum is found between the layers of rock and is drilled from oil fields located in offshore and coastal areas. This is sent to refineries which process crude oil and produce variety of products like diesel, petrol, kerosene, wax, plastic and lubricants. Petroleum and its derivatives are called black gold as they are very valuable. The chief petroleum producing countries are Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq and Qatar. The other major producers are USA, Russia, Venezuela, Kuwait, UAE and Algeria. The leading producer in India are Big Boy in Assam, Bombay High in Mumbai and the deltas of Krishna and Godavari rivers. Natural gas. Natural gas is found with petroleum deposits and is released when crude oil is brought to the surface. It can be used as a domestic and industrial fuel. More than 50% of the global natural gas reserves are found in United States of America, Russia, Iran and Qatar. In India, Krishna and Godavari Delta, Assam, Gujarat and some areas of offshore in Mumbai have natural gas resources. Let's move on to recap and book back exercise.